I'm on the stop. Here's 3rd and 7.
Here we go.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. He'll get this complete. It's Moss. And he is very close to the 1st down, but a high ball, he is shy of it. They say it's 4th and inches. He's got a man. That's the tight end sample. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. It's a big play on 4th and inches. A pickup of 44 yards.
Gun. 11,
They bring
11.
Chase in motion. They'll run with Moss. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Here we go.
A carry here for Brown. And the Bengals are going to have a 1st and goal. Some good running there. Gets them down to about the 2-yard line.
A huge advantage to red zone offense is the ability to run the ball. In this case, I thought he was going to score. Takes it all the way down inside the 2. Sets up 1st and goal.
Here's a run with their tight end. Trying to find a crease in there. It's a big pile of bodies, but he is going to come up short.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
Here we go.
They'll run with Moss. A 2nd effort, and he is in. Zach Moss. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Evan McPherson now to kick the extra point. And that one bangs off the right upright. Does not go in. It's no good. And they're unable to add the point after. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Harris Campbell now on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. So Goddard, the tight end, comes in motion. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And this play's going nowhere. Taken down behind the line. A great way for this defense to get on the field and get started.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. To throw is Hurts. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
He was looking for A.J. Brown that time, and it's going to lead to 4th down. Here comes the Eagles punt team. Charlie Jones, the return man for the Bengals. Now fair catch is taken back inside the 40.
At their own 40-yard line.
One, ready?
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
A run with Moss to begin the drive. Past midfield to the 45. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
This is a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Here we go.
A 1st down throw for Burrow. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Give them 14 on that one. And the Bengals going to have a 1st down.
Gun. Got.
He'll give up the middle to Moss. Well, they weren't going to get him the second time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
That is caught. What a throw. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Bengals. The teamwork was just ideal there. Greg, we don't see practice all week. Off in the game.
And when you have a wide receiver, Mike, that can operate near the sideline.
And before the try, remember, it is a touchdown. All scoring plays are reviewed, so replay will confirm this one before we do anything else. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals extend their advantage to 13-0.
Kevin McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Britton Covey now on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 26-yard line.
1st and 10.
Great, set.
So got it. The tight end comes in motion. He'll start on the ground with Barkley. Trying to avoid tackles there, but the ball is out.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey, guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs. Well, has been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Oh, the coverage was great. They gave him no room to operate and made him pay for catching the ball.
At their own 38-yard line.
Offline, ready?
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Stop.
They'll run here with Brown. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
Get set. Stop.
They go play action for Burrow. This one, downfield, taken in by Higgins. What about that? Out of bounds, all the way down inside the 15. A big connection with Burrow and Higgins. 45 yards.
Here we go, here we go. Stop.
On the ground, it's Brown. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So after one, it's the Bengals on top. And we're back in Philly in a moment.
Here we go. Stop.
Here's Brown. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
On 1, ready? Here we go. 12, 12, 12. Stop.
Now Brown. And the Bengals are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 3.
In real time from up here, Mike, I couldn't tell whether or not he got it at first glance, but I think after seeing the replays we have up here, it looked like he and his blockers got just enough, and they're going to be able to keep this drive alive.
On 2, ready?
From the 1-yard line, 1st down and goal.
Gun, gun. Stop.
They'll try to run this one in. Good blocking, and he's in. Zach Moss. Touchdown, Cincinnati. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
The kickoff for Cincinnati.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. For the return, here comes Britton Covey. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
No touch, set. No touch.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
And he might have waited just a bit too long there as he throws it incomplete. Looking to set up the screen, but the defense wouldn't give him the time.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Now a 3rd and 2. They'll try to run here with Barkley. And he's going to have an Eagles first down as they get 5 on 3rd and 2.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
Hurts to the air on first down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. It's actually the easiest down in football to operate in.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
And that is incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time. And that'll set up 4th down. They'll punt it away again. Braden Mann returns to the field as he's on to punt for Philadelphia. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line.
Here we go.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Moss. And he'll work his way forward to about the 21. Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go, here we go.
At the 21-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. 3rd and long. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts.
On 1, ready? Here we go, here we go.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Brown. So 3rd and long, trying to pick up a first down to keep a drive going. Instead, the worst result. It goes back the other way, Greg. And the defense scores with a pick six.
Mike, sometimes there's a fine line between being aggressive and being reckless. And I think you find yourself in 3rd and long. You're trying to make a play, but sometimes you just press a little too far. And this time, it leads to the turnover and pick six.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Trevion Williams to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Here we go.
A run over center with Moss. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Here we go.
They go once more with Moss. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. Devin White, that time on the stop. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to Philadelphia right after this.
On 1, ready? 11 MT, 11 MT.
We'll try to run it here with Moss. And he's got a Bengals first down as he gets this up to the 40-yard line. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. On 1st and 10, Burrow. Oh, a dangerous throw there is intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
That's caught. It's the tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. On the handoff, this is Barkley. And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Here's Barkley. He's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8-yard line.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
It's back at the 8 now for 2nd and goal. Now Hurts. This one to his big tight end, Uzama. So now the Bengals use their 3rd and final timeout. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. To throw is Hurts. He pulls it in around the 5. Some determined running, but they're going to stop him short of the goal line.
We see teams more and more throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, really for 2 reasons. 1, they're confident that they can pick up the 1st down with yards after the catch. 2, teams' willingness to go for it on 4th down is at an all-time high. And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Here's Williams on the return. Strong. And he'll be out of bounds just past the 25.
At their own 28-yard line.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Here we go.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Here's a handoff to Moss. Has an opening. Past the 40. And out of bounds he goes. Just shy of midfield. A gain there of 20. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
11, Thomas. It's good shot. 11.
Play action now. It's Burrow. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. So we've reached halftime, and the visiting Bengals are out in front as we get you down to Florida. Orlando specifically. For the coaches, Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Great. Shot. No,
Hurts looking to throw on first down. That's taken in right side by Goddard. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 2nd and 7.
Great. Shot. No,
From out of the gun, they give it to Barkley. And let's give him about 4 on that one. Big Sheldon Rankins in there for the stop. This is intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hilton. Well, they just tried a very short throw, and instead, the defense takes it back the other way, and they come up with the big play, scoring the touchdown.
Mike, for how fast he jumped that route, it almost seems like he was in the huddle and ran the route for the quarterback. I mean, he was there before the receiver, and as you said, there was nothing left to do but take it all the way back the other way.
Next the score, Bengals 47, Eagles 10. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Campbell. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down.
No touch it. No touch.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jermaine Pratt. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
On the handoff, this is Moss. And nothing on that one back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
Another try with Moss. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down.
On 1, ready? Here we go. Stop.
Burrow. He's got a receiver. It's Chase. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
I'd like to see them do a better job here the rest of the game, Mike, just disguising the coverage from the pre-snap look to the post-snap look. And what I mean is, when you have a quarterback at this level and what they see before the ball's in their hands is the exact same thing they see once they do get the ball, everything is just so much easier for them to process. Change the look, change the coverages, move your safeties. Make the quarterback have to process with the ball in his hand.
A carry here for Brown. And they are all over that on defense. Good surge, drops him back. Let's put him at the 9-yard line. On third down, they'll set up to throw. We'll find Brown out of the backfield. And this won't be a touchdown, but it will be a first down as they're able to get the conversion and set up first and goal.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that, be a bit of a letdown.
And he will score again. Zach Moss. Touchdown, Bengals. He has come alive after the break. His 3rd touchdown of the second half. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Kevin McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Campbell. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Great, set.
On play action, Hurts. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jermaine Pratt. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend. But as hard as it is to do, They need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
1-1, ready?
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8.
11 MT tank. 11 MT tank. Stop.
Handoff here, up the middle. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. And he will dive into the end zone. Chase Brown, touchdown Cincinnati. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench, going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field, and results in a nice touchdown.
Kevin McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Campbell. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Great, set. Delta.
A 1st down throw for Hurts. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by DJ Turner. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You know, what I'm seeing play out there right now, Mike, is just a frustrated offense playing on tilt. And on the other side of the ball, I'm seeing a defense that's happily taking advantage of these decisions. I mean, how else do you explain 3 consecutive drives that result in a pick? I mean, each mistake just feeds the next. It feeds frustration. And all at the same time, it's leading to questionable throws and easy picks.
Burrow now to throw on 1st down. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice game.
And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
12. Stop.
Now, faking the give. That one complete to the tight end, Hudson. And the Bengals are going to have a 1st and goal. He'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the 2nd half? Well, it took exactly 1 play to get our answer.
After the catch, he's hit, and the ball is out. The Eagles have it. Past midfield. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll run the toss to Barkley. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line. Second and 11.
It's a loss of a
No
yard.
touch it.
Brings up second and 11.
Count
At
up,
the
yeah.
31-yard line.
No touch.
Play action. Here's Hurts. And that is incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. Third down coming up.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right, and I think it's a big part of
Passport stamp, let's do the money dance. Back in, call your friend, now we in France. International man, tats on my hand. Take a trip with a pilot, I tell you when we land. You know I'm down with the whales, I be by the sand. On sun, yeah, it's blowing in the wind. What you doing? We kung fu and I beat it up. They never heard me on the beat when it's speeded up. 100 racks on the plate, she gon' eat it up. Yeah, I'm all in, like all night. Throw the racks up, make it fall right. And if you take a shot, make sure you hold the ball right. 1-800, yeah, bad, my type. My type, yeah, it's my type. I love the way that she put it all on me. The best things don't come from free.
100 racks, she be dancing. 100 racks, she should take chances. 100 racks, she's in this bed. 100 racks, she can get this all night. All night. All night.
You can tell when it's Tokyo, it's all heat. Don't ride in the back, jump in the front seat. By the end of the night, she gon' love me. She don't even know me, she wanna hug me. It's a vision, little baby, I'm moving cozy. Most solid in the game, it can't fold me. How you do it, it's so fluid, let's get to it. If you want something, gotta commit to it. This is something that jam to and sip to it. I can show you how to do it, take you right to it. Made of whales in it, got a twist to it. This ain't Big Shine, but I'm making good music. How you keep rhyming, man, I'm used to it. You should be too, I like it see-through. And if we dancing on the floor, I'ma need you. And if we dancing on the floor, I'ma need you.
100 racks, she be dancing. 100 racks, she should take chances. 100 racks, she's in this bed. 100 racks, she can get this all night. All night. All night. 100 racks, she be dancing. 100 racks, she should take chances. 100 racks, she's in this bed. 100 racks, she can get this all night. All night.
Running through his mind all day, I'm tired. I'm the boss now, do higher. Hang the phone up, I'm so wired. Couldn't sleep, my floor's too higher. I got keys, that girl's on fire. Who's the boss? I got 5 on me, like what's the cost? I'm at 5 hotel in a suite, I'm lost in white. Get down sheets, I got stripes on my cheeks. Hermes fur on my feet, I'm a lead. She
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and there you get a look at Paycor Stadium on the banks of the Ohio River in Cincinnati. Here's a punter, Thomas Morstead, to get this one started. And we are underway from Cincinnati. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to it. Three.
Gun. Dot.
Now the first carry for Zach Moss. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
From the 32-yard line now, here's second and a yard.
Here we go. Dot.
Right back to Moss. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Dot.
Here's Burrow. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
They'll run on first down with Moss to about the 40-yard line.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. 11. Dot.
Now it's Burrow. Man open. That's Jamar Chase complete. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
Brandon, we've both been around the game long enough that we know that in pregame, defenses are pretty amped up, aren't they? I mean, they're pounding lockers, and they can't wait to get out there. But when you hit them with some big pass plays early, it takes the starch right out of them.
Here we go. Dot.
They'll run for the first time here with Brown. Now Brown, he lost the football. And it's scooped up by the Jets. Well, he's not the starter coming in, getting his first carry off the bench. That's not the way to earn more carries.
You have to stay in the game, even if you're not on the field, right? Stay mentally sharp, stay ready, and above all, when you get into the game, hold on to the football. Don't let the other team have it.
Rodgers and the Jets now with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. First carry for the Iowa State man, Breece Hall. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down. In motion goes the tight end. On 1st down, right back to Hall. He'll get this to about the 38.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Now it's Rodgers. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just talking about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 41-yard line. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now for getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Hey, you block over here.
Rodgers now to throw. That's into a crowd and intercepted. And the Bengals are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. Well, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes just fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone and was in the wrong spot for the QB.
On 2, ready?
The Bengals drive about to get going. And they got across the 50 last time, but fumbled and turned it over, so they'll be looking to have a short-term memory here, Mr. Davis.
Not only a short-term memory, but a whole lot better ball security. Because if they take care of the ball, continue to move it, their chances of scoring some points, they got to feel pretty good about. They thought they had things moving in the right direction last time. Fumbles, they don't just affect you on offense, they affect your overall team because now your defense has to make that stand up.
Second and 10.
Here we go.
Now it's Burrow. Now they go screen. It's complete. Shreds into the stiff arm. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
And that was a beautifully executed screen pass. He let the rushers get upfield and got the escorts in front, meaning the offensive linemen, other blockers out in front, completed the pass beautifully. So now you've got all that open space with big guys leading the way.
They'll run out of the gun with Moss. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
They'll go again here with Moss. And he's going to be stopped at about the 37. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Well, there's an example of patience being rewarded. Ran the ball on 1st down and got stuffed. Most people would scream, throw the ball here in this situation. They stayed with their roots, stayed with running the football, and they got rewarded.
They'll run on 3rd down with Brown. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a 1st down. For 5 yards on the play there, the drive will continue.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Let's get set.
And now they will throw it with Burrow. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Trenton Irwin, 32 yards. And the Bengals use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Well executed there offensively. Defense looked a little confused, but he found his receiver, and that one good for 6 points.
And the payoff we just saw there tells us how many times they ran this play in practice over the past few weeks, because they executed that flawlessly right here on game day when the situation arose.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they... advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Here's 2nd and 10. Hall on to give up the middle. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 41 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries. Thought they were going to have him down a lot earlier, but he was able to shed that tackle.
Shows the value of the weight room, doesn't it? Shows the value of the attitude when you run the football. Don't go down easily. Break a few tackles. Gain some additional yardage.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
It went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Now, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
He finds Wilson. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Garrett Wilson. 38 yards. And the Jets are an extra point away from evening this one up. Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Here we go, here we go. Shot.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Open man, that's Gesicki down the field. And running with power here. Touchdown, Bengals. Mike Gesicki, 75 yards. And the Bengals have taken the lead. Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Ready for the second quarter from Cincinnati. It's the Bengals with the football here, as they've got it as we resume action. Here's McPherson now to send it away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big hitter there, a first down gain of 26 yards.
Good, strong, explosive run that started inside, which means you've got to control those defensive linemen, the defensive tackles, the nose guards. Those guys have to be controlled. How about the offensive line, the job they just did?
Yeah, key that A-gap usually on those runs, right?
That's where it all starts, because everyone wants to kind of control that area. It disrupts things from the defensive side and the offensive side. As we just saw, it opens up possibilities.
Big yardage that time for the Jets. 43 yards.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop it. And he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. One more time with Hall. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on third, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that second down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hip, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, it's been a tough go for him. This guy's been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a 4th down. Well played.
Zerline's kick is up and through. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to...
Now Burrow loses the football, and it's scooped up by the Jets. And good field position coming up here. The football at the 12-yard line. The pocket collapsed around him. I know we talk about it a lot, but a QB has to have that sixth sense, doesn't he?
He really does, and I know of one team at one point was training their quarterback with that time frame, and anytime he didn't get rid of the ball within the right amount of time, they would blow a horn or blow a whistle to show him this is what that time is, just what you're talking about, training him to understand this is the amount you have, make sure the ball's gone. Didn't happen in this case.
77 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half. From the 4, it's second and a couple. Throwing now is Rodgers. He's got Wilson, and that's a Jets touchdown. A great effort there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Jets have moved out in front in the second quarter, and already his second touchdown reception.
Absolutely the definition of a difference maker here in this first half. Clearly one of his quarterback's favorite targets in this game, and I figure he's going to draw a little more attention and coverage moving forward.
Zerline good with a PAT, and it's now 17-14. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. Charles, you got to think the number one goal here is ball security. Remember, last drive they coughed it up, then they allowed the touchdown, and now they're trailing on the scoreboard.
Boy, the way you described it makes me think that that one actually hurt them 3 times. The fumble cost them potential points. Then they watched their opponent get a touchdown off of the fumble. And third, they lost the lead as a result. Really tough sequence right there. I don't think coaches have to remind them to hold on to the football. They just got to find a way to get it done.
Burrow will throw. And he fires one incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on first and second down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Ready?
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. So touchdowns on their first 2 drives, but looking like that won't be the case here.
Yeah, it looks like someone put their dukes up a little bit, doesn't it? Maybe decided to finally make a stand because those first 2 drives, they got run over. Now finally got their feet under them, got a little bit of balance. They're getting off the field.
Here we go, here we go.
Burrow going for it on 4th. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. And he is going to have the Bengals first down as this defense cannot come up with a play that they need. In fact, they surrender a big chunk, 17 yards there on 4th down. Here's a give to Moss out of the shotgun.
Well, this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Here we go, here we go.
A give running right, Moss.
And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
We knew both of these safeties were good in run support, but how about the play we just saw there? How about that closing speed? Able to get to the outside part of the field and turn that play into a loss.
And the Bengals on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is going to be third and 13.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow.
Looking deep here for Chase. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off. And the Jets will take over possession here up at the 44.
Well, he's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT.
That'll be complete to Allen Lazard. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall.
Down right around the 25. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Early down stuff will put this offense in a precarious position. We know the securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Rodgers going to throw.
They'll set up the screen for Hall.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
We are going.
They'll give to Hall.
And he'll take this one down near the 15. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Now that's the type of play that'll fire up the defense. Hold them to 1 yard on a first down run. It'll be interesting to see if the offense decides to press the run at all, or if they'll abandon it now after gaining only 1 on that play.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Definitely worth taking another deep shot here. He's already found the end zone twice here in the first half.
Yeah, go back to that same well. They've had trouble containing him, but able to contain him on that play. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. To throw, it's Rodgers. And this is going to be intercepted.
It's DJ Turner who's got it. And the Bengals are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line.
Well, I would guess that combined, if you spoke to both defenses, neither side has a lot to celebrate today. They haven't had a lot of stops, but that one right there, that's a big one because they stole points away with that play. And just as importantly, picked up a key stop on an offense that's been really impressive here in the early going.
Here we go.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
And with a little under a minute to go, they may try and work their way into field goal range and try to tie up this ball game.
And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And this drive was almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Burrow.
Looking deep here for Chase. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. They'll run with Hall. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. They'll look to run with Hall. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Breece Hall. In the final seconds of the first half. And the Jets would extend their lead here just before halftime. Everybody in the stadium knew what they were going to do right there, CD. 3 tight ends on the field, all that extra bulk, and they run it in.
And you saw where that one went, right? You run it over your best blocker. I can just see the head coach right now. I want to run this one over the big boy. And they got it done.
Zuerlein connects on the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Bengals drive about to get going.
Here we go.
And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. Final play of the half for Burrow and company. And that'll be incomplete. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And the Jets set to receive this third quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the second half. And this will wind up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball all the way up to the 40-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
Out of the gun, they run it with Hall. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. The pickup there, 5 yards.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
Now Rodgers. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target in the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him. Find him. Find him.
So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Throwing is Rodgers. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Hall. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That's good for a Jet first down, a gain of 13.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
From midfield, here's Rodgers. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
A throw left side, reeled in by the rookie wideout.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
Well, that was a pretty good time for his first catch of the ball game, and it turned into a huge play as well. He's certainly not been a central part of this passing game so far in this one, but he made his presence felt there. A big pickup on 3rd down.
Take 30.
To throw is Rodgers.
He's got Wilson, and that's a Jets touchdown.
A 16-yard touchdown.
And the Jets take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Zerline good with a PAT. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Here we go, here we go. Don.
They defer to Brown to start the drive. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the 1st down. That's exactly what they did.
It's complete to Brown, right side. So he stopped for no gain, and it's 2nd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Here's Burrow.
That's taken in by Higgins.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 17 yards on the play as they try to eat into this 17-point deficit. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Now a give running left with Moss. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25.
Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
Here we go. Don.
Burrow looking to pass. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
It sort of looks like they stopped some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
So 2nd and 10, 3rd quarter. Thanks for tagging along with us here from the Queen City of Cincinnati.
11 MT tape.
They'll go up the middle here with Moss.
And he'll get a couple here down to the 22.
We're good.
8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down. Now it's Burrow.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
11.
Moss will take this one in. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And the lead is trimmed down to 10.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 30. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
115 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
He continues to be effective running the football, a big reason that they have the lead.
And I love one of the quotes that I read about him where he said of himself, "I love it when a team just hops on my back and I just carry them along."
Hall again.
And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
His carries tonight, they're getting up there, so maybe one of those every now and then is understandable.
I would agree with that. Understandable every now and then. Sometimes you come back and you fake it to him and go play action. But other times you say, okay, they got him on that one.
And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure.
Logan Wilson, the one who got in there and dropped him to the ground.
A nickel look now for the Bengals as they try to stop him here on 3rd down.
Hey, take 26.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and forever. Here's Rodgers to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete. critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Here's Jones on the return. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. The Bengals drive about to get going.
Here we go.
Well, still a long way to go, but trending upward. They scored the last time out, you remember. Then their defense forced the punt. Now they try to inch closer, but still ultimately down 2 scores in the final quarter. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Looking for Chase on the out route. He's got him. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
On 1, right? Here we go. Here we go.
Now it's Burrow. Throw right side, going to be complete to Moss. And he is going to lose yardage here.
11.
To throw again on 2nd down. Burrow. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. Burrow hooking up with Higgins for a Bengal 1st down.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a 1-score game. I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
They'll run on 1st down with Moss. And down inside the 40 to about the 38. 44 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
From the 38, Burrow. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
Here we go.
They'll look to throw here. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Bengals 1st down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Moss on the give up the middle. Oh, no, he lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
This drive didn't end well, but if they can keep stringing these together, they'll like what they're doing. That was an 8-play drive before it ended in a fumble. So the takeaway's got to be doing what we want to do and doing it well. Just got to take care of the ball at the end.
And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Here's Hall again. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
On 3rd down, here's Hall. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Here's Thomas Morstead now as he'll punt it away for the second time. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Jermaine Pratt fighting in and dropping him for the loss.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down.
Straight ahead is Hall.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Just a loss of a yard there, but it's not going to help. Now they face a 3rd and 14.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
In motion, the tight end.
A give running right is Hall.
And he's in. Touchdown, Jets.
Breece Hall,
his second touchdown of the night.
And the Jets are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game.
Zerline now for the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Powering his way forward.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Here we go.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Open man downfield is Chase. He's got it.
And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
Jamar Chase,
57 yards.
And the Bengals have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
And that touchdown puts us in a position to have a discussion, doesn't it? Now it'll be a two-score game after the conversion.
Yeah, I mean, there's no doubt with a two-score game they're going to have to onside kick it. We'll just see if they've got a miracle up their sleeve.
And you wonder what onside kicks they're going to use and in what sequence if they hope to have a chance to win this game.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And a few kneel downs should come very close to finishing this one off, depending on whether or not we see any defensive timeouts. They still have 2, but using them would just be prolonging what's really already been decided. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Finally, defensively, they have a little clip to show positive for actually stopping him running the football.
It's been a really long night for them, hasn't it? So they got a little bit of a win there, but let's face it, the vision that he's had running the football has carried his feet to the open spaces and to big yardage all night long.
They'll go again with Hall.
And he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
They'll go for it. It's Hall.
And they are going to stop him on 4th and 1 as they'll wind up going backwards. The Jets try it, but the 4th down play doesn't work. And the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position.
Ready?
Here's 1st and 10.
Let's get set. 12, 12, 12.
Now Burrow. Able to find Higgins.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
Here's 1st down.
11, 90. 12, 12, 12.
Here's Burrow.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36.
Hassan Reddick in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. To throw, Burrow. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by DJ Reed. And the Jets are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be 1 kneel and then handshakes. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. The stop for no gain brings up 2nd and 10 from the 20.
No. Hey, Mike. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
Now Rodgers. That's pulled in by Wilson.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So it's a victory here for the New York Jets. And I tell you what, I can't.
Run it back. Let's run the numbers up and run it back. You see us out here getting to the bag. Run the numbers up and run it back. Run, 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 run it back. Let's run the numbers up and run it back. Oh no, when we get the bag. Yeah, don't you get too mad. Run, 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 run it back.
You getting money, you really don't need to talk about it. Move quiet, you should try it, there's some cloud around it. Chase it, and overthinking the process. Outside of the gate, spewing that nonsense. On the phone, he begging women to come out. Back to back, calling until his minutes run out. Begging for loose change and scraping to maintain. Or sipping, and playing with waist chains. I think you get the picture, we outside the frame. Get your Louis Hamilton on swerve lane to lane. On gang. We brainstorm until it rains and we drive our gang straight into the Hall of Fame. You need to pay attention. I was 17 and had them shipping the benzine. I was 16 eating steak with Russell Simmons. I was 15 in the basement with a vision. I could
run it back. Let's run the numbers up and run it back. Run it, run it, run it, run it back. Stuff it in your Birkin bag, cause he don't feed on that. So just run it back. Let's run the numbers up and run it back. Run, 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 run it back. We run the numbers up and run it back. Run, 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 run it back.
Time to add to the cipher. Time is money, time to run the numbers higher. Learn hustling early, it's hardwired. Total bezel, frozen neck, or black attire. $1 million make a follower Messiah. Is you a charlatan or really take them higher? We in demand, distributors and suppliers. Be getting bands and signatures on the flyers. Listen, gotta make moves if you really want it. Desperate Jews eat your food, that's how they be on it. It's a must that we hustle today and escape from round table discussing the way that we get to the rack. Matter the game that you play, I'm just stating the facts. The aim of the game to be caking and making the max. I was 20 with a stack, 19 with a plaque, 18 neck icy with my Kango hat. I told him,
run it back. Let's run the numbers up and run it back. You see us out here getting to the bag. Run the numbers up and run it back. Run, 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 run it back. Let's run the numbers up and run it back. Oh no, when we get the bag. Yeah, don't you get too mad. Run, 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 run it back.
I need it. Cat. Okay, it's me and my kinfolk. Cat, that is my MO. 925, my area code. Don't give a what you been. Share they G, put her friend. They want a lot, not a little. I get something. Give me something. What you gonna do for that end zone? I'm in the end zone, wrecking that Kenzo. My thing Kindle. Beneath though, going triple plat. I need a pack and a half. I broke up my man's a stack and a half. I told my mama I'm bringing that bag. I got it. I'm backing, I'm on. I till I can't. Sorry, mama, yeah, I know that. It was me and bro, buck on the plate. Best believe we had 50 cent cake. I let the Audemars hang from my belt, so she know we ain't got no time to waste. And I let Audemars crunch the numbers. I gotta make sure that my money straight. She wanna make sure that my money real. Kissing another. Back in the day, I ain't had no whip. I just pulled up in a tank. I'ma pull up, still stun. Cat, all in your brain. I'm going Batman, I'm going bang. Come with the bang. What you gonna do? 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 Up in a what you gonna do?
I'm on a Sony lot, eating a lot of chips, stacking a lot of guaps. If I get it to pop, my mom get a coupe, my mom get a lot of rocks. I ain't got to mouth, let that in the past. My foot on the gas, the flow elevator, we facing my brad. How you on the positive, no more cash. Red light, yellow light, green light, go. The event, so I take the bank home. I won't keep quiet, I'm in it. Yeah, my best friend want me alone. Got a my she's happy at home, but I'm a businessman, so I give her a loan now. 3 pumps in the chain from the Homer. Her Bucky a goner. Her get Bucky a goner.
What you gonna do? 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 Up in a
stunt.
2 in, 2 up, back ends, booked up.
Look up, I'm flying, yeah, I'm free now. See now, society's time me release now. Crazy, I'm finna go see now. Big style, big deals, vitamin water, that's a big one. 6 meal, coach came to me like I'm D1, like Will. Got 17 hours to the flight out. Only got time for a night out. So tell me what you want from me. We ain't getting no younger. So tell me what you want from me. We ain't got too long, no. You know I gotta catch my flight. You know I gotta reach new heights again. You know I'm running up at night. You know I only get one life for this. The night, hell of a night. The ago, I'm really living like the text went through. J. Cole said it's memes and mules, but I'm the king and adjusted all. Really wanna wipe me down, I got more patience than a hospital. Sweaty's better beef with me than never beef with life's obstacles. I'm bad as a bone out. I'm way too toned to be toned down. Too big, so I'm cocky. From the back while I'm Twitter with my phone out. Got an Eminem deal, but I'm Hershey. 6'2", dark skin, with purpose. Never voicemail on my phone last night to myself saying little Curtis, yeah. You know I gotta catch my flight. You know I gotta reach new heights again. You know I'm running up at night. You know I only get one life for this. The night, hell of a night. The night.
Running through his mind all day, I'm tired. I'm the boss now, do higher. Hang the phone up, I'm so wired. Couldn't sleep, my floor's too high up. I got keys, that girl's on fire. Who's the boss? I got 5 on me, like what's the cost? I'm at 5 hotel in a suite, I'm lost in white. Get down sheets, I got stripes on my cheeks. Hermes fur on my feet, I'm a lead. Pound my friends in a big black truck. I'm Vanessa, I like salsa. I'm a dancer. You pay fees for my big show in Ibiza for my leisure. I don't do arguments in my relationships. I'm lit. You don't want me standing on this and say something. I'm rich. It don't make no sense how I make this. I'm lit. I don't do two-face unless the face card on my wrist. She ate away. She ate away. Take my keys, I'm not going home. Please stop blowing up my celly phone. Take my keys, I'm not going home. Please stop blowing up my celly phone. She ate away. She ate away. She ate away. She ate away. I ain't giving nothing back, and I'm gone so far, I ain't coming back. I ain't giving nothing back.
You wanna try to beat the force. I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course.
Welcome to the historic Inner Harbor of Baltimore, Maryland. Just a stone's throw away, you find M&T Bank Stadium, the home of the Ravens. The perennial Pro Bowler, Justin Tucker, has it on the tee. And off we go, here in Baltimore. Now an opening past the 30. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
At the 48-yard line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Cut. Ric Flair. Super. Cut.
Right to the air, here's Goff. Down the field, he's got St. Brown. And he's in. Amon-Ra, St. Brown. Touchdown, Detroit. And, Greg, that is the way you love to start one of those games. Get off the bus, get on the field, get in the end zone. The road team with the first 6 of this one.
And you can just see, Mike, it takes a lot of the air out of the stadium. And this crowd, they're fired up, started of the game, trying to make their presence felt. And the opposing team goes all the way down for an opening drive touchdown. That's an ideal way to start when you find yourself on the road.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Now the first carry for King Henry. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
Lamar going to work from the pistol. Quick slant into the hands of the speedy Flowers.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Every offensive coordinator has drive starters, meaning it's a completion, it's a run play that we feel great about, it's a screen. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
They'll try and run for this with Henry.
Derrick Henry, the ball carrier, taken down at the 41. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll run for it with Henry. And he's going to have the Ravens 1st down. It's a gain of 12 facing 4th down.
So you're on the sideline and you're watching the other team go right down the field and score on their first drive. As a play caller, you have to be careful that it doesn't throw you out of your initial plan coming into the game. They wanted to establish some ground game here early, and that's exactly what they did.
Here's 1st and 10. It's the tight end Likely in motion. On 1st down, they'll stay on the ground with Henry. And they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd down.
At the Lions' 47-yard line.
Jackson fires complete to Flowers. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a 1st down.
Can't tell you, Mike, how many of these offensive skill players around the league, they look at man coverage as like a personal offense. They can't imagine that a defensive coordinator would say, hey, we're just going to have one guy defend you all by himself. And after that last completion,
a throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Ifachi Melifonwu. And the Lions are going to have it. They'll take over at their own 24-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
We go tonight. What?
Here's the first carry for the Iowa State Cyclone, David Montgomery. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. 16 yards on the game, and a quick 1st down. Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Eddie Jackson up from his safety spot to make the play. Once again, it's Gibbs. And he's going to pick up the 1st down across midfield and down at the 49.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
The motion man is Raymond. 1st down, and they stick with Gibbs. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They get 14 out of the screen, and it's a first down.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
The motion man is Raymond. They'll go play action with Goff. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
At this level, you just would expect a little bit better execution and accuracy on those intermediate throws. I think he had an opportunity there for a nice pickup. Off target, off rhythm, and ends up getting away from it.
From the gun, on third down, it's Goff. That is caught to the goal line and in. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Lions. The kicking team on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Lions move out on top, 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. First and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And nothing doing on that one. He'll go down behind the line. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Throwing Jackson. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. We are through one. 14-0 is our score. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. On 1st and 10, it's a handoff. Wait a minute, it's a reverse. And some good footwork there. He'll take this forward for a gain of 8. He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. On the give, here's Henry. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A gain there of 11. Good for a Raven first down.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Now it's a bootleg with Jackson. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. In motion comes Andrews. In the pistol, Jackson ready. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
Just can't seem to get anything going on every ensuing snap. They just continue to go backwards and backwards and backwards. You've got to find a way on 1st and 2nd down to stay ahead of the chains so 3rd down is not so daunting.
What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. He's got it at about the 8. And he's going to take it into the end zone. It's a touchdown. There is a penalty marker down, but it looks like this one's going to hold up. Now Justin Tucker for the point after. He gets it to go, and the Ravens are on the board. It's now 14-7. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be out of bounds just past the 25.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. On play action, Goff. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd. So that challenge, a successful one. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. Goff gives it to Gibbs. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That one good for 13. Good for a Lions 1st down.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. But some success here early on the ground will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
That's caught by Gibbs. And he will get into the end zone. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Tight end going in motion here. Now Jackson, this a designed run. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 11 yards the gain. He does it himself and picks up a first down.
When this offense is really in gear, Mike, a lot of it is because of the ability of Lamar Jackson running the football. He is what makes this thing go. You can see why.
It's the tight end Likely in motion. Off the play fake. Jackson. He's got his big target. That's Isaiah Likely. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
13. Shot. Hey.
It's the tight end Likely in motion. Play action now. Jackson. A throw. Left side. Caught by Andrews.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
It's the tight end Likely in motion. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Bateman is the motion man. On play action, here's Jackson. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
It's 4th down.
On 4th down, here comes Justin Tucker for the Ravens. This will be a 48-yard attempt. Tucker's kick is good. And the Ravens cut the deficit a bit. The new score is now 21-10.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
Justin Tucker, the kickoff for Baltimore.
So Tucker is back out after making the field goal. He'll kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. From the gun, it's Goff. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. And it'll be 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Here's a handoff to Gibbs. And this defense holds its ground. They stop it for no gain. And fourth down's coming up. They'll go for it. Here's Goff. Incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. They'll wind up giving the ball over on downs.
You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle, and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this first down.
Bateman is the motion man. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And he'll be taken down. That is a gain of 15, and now it's first and goal.
So in regards to being used in the passing game, there's really two types of backs in this league. There's the check down back. He's able to just take the short gains and try to pick up more yards after catch. And then there's the back that can be used as a weapon. He can run choice routes. He can run real wide receiver type routes. And man, when you got a guy like that in your passing game, it is a handful for defenses.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. It's the tight end Likely in motion. On the RPO, a throw to Flowers. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of...
And he will score. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Baltimore. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
Extra point try now for Tucker. And he missed it. Wow, don't see that very often. Justin Tucker, one of the best ever. His career extra point percentage close to 99%, but he missed on that one.
Justin Tucker at the kickoff for Baltimore.
Four seconds still to be played in this half as that one's away. And this is going to end up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball up to the 40-yard line. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. Off the play fake, here's Goff. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it. And that's going to bring an end to this first half. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. He fields it at the 8. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. On the handoff, it's Henry. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Big lineman Aleem McNeil ends the play there.
Brings up second and 9.
Bateman is the motion man. Now Jackson on the move. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Rashad Bateman, the intended target. And third down coming up.
Report! 180! 180! Right shot! 180!
Bateman is the motion man.
Right shot!
On third down, Jackson. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a fourth down. So the drive ends, and on comes Jordan Stout to kick it away, as he'll come on to punt this one away. This brought in out past the 20. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Goff to throw. He'll look underneath and finds Gibbs. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down. Goff. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the safety, Eddie Jackson.
You know, Mike, I like the mindset of this offensive coordinator. He's saying, listen, I'm not looking to preserve this lead. I'm looking to extend my lead. Now, that aggressive play calling in this case led to the turnover. Now your defense has to take the field. Can they bail you out and keep this lead unchanged prior to their next possession?
DC, ready?
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Right up. 13. Shot!
Pistol formation with Jackson. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Lamar going to work from the pistol. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Sit hot! Hey, middle.
Jackson out of the pistol. He's got his tight end. That's Andrew. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. A big play and a much-needed one as well. And even 30 yards. To the air one more time with Jack. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by the rookie from Alabama.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Hold on. Check. Yes, sir.
Throwing, Goff. Open man downfield, it's Laporta. Big gain of 27 yards. What a way to open the drop.
Well, any fear they might have had that they'd come out of the halftime break flat has completely gone out the window. Immediately back in the attack mode, continuing to take the fight to the defense. Mike here is just having the lead. They're looking to extend it. A couple more plays like that, they're going to find themselves in scoring territory here very quickly.
On the handoff, this is Gibbs. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. The veteran Kyle Van Noy in on tackle. On second down, it's Gibbs. Down the sideline, inside the 25. And he's going to take this all the way home. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That's back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. A handoff here to start the drive, but this will end up being a reverse. And some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7. In motion comes Andrews. On second down, here's a run with Henry. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. A pickup of 14 on that one. Good for a Raven first down.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks, so don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
Bateman is the motion man. On the ground, here's Keaton Mitchell. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss. It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
On third down, here's a run by Henry. And he's got nowhere to go. The defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage there. And that is going to bring up fourth down.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he's going to have a Ravens first down. Well-designed play to pick up 16 and move the chains.
Alpha, sit on. 180.
In motion comes Andrews.
Hey, Ozzy, sit on.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. This pass deflected and caught. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
I don't think people realize, Mike, just how difficult it is for a receiver to catch a deflected pass. You see the ball come out of the hand of your quarterback, and you're tracking it the entire way. And all of a sudden, that ball gets thrown off course, and you've got to focus on it and secure it. It's a really nice big play there.
You change it.
So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 9.
Hey, Alpha, sit on. 180. Nice shot. Hey, come on. 180. Nice shot. Cut.
And the pistol, Jackson ready. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Terrion Arnold. And the Lions will have great field position as they take over at their own 45.
Well, I think by now, Mike, we know where the biggest mismatch of this game has been. This defense is all over this passing game. Everywhere they look, they have defenders in the right spot. They've resulted now in 3 interceptions, all while forcing this offense to try to adjust their game plan on the fly.
Cut. Value 3. Cut.
Goff to throw on 1st down. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he will score. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Detroit. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Lions 35, Ravens 16. Jet clock to kick off for the Lions.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
You see right? It's on. You.
A 1st down throw for Jackson. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. A design run here with Jackson.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. It's the tight end Likely in motion. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. That's the safety, Kirby Joseph.
There's not a position on the field, Mike, let alone any sport, where the mental side doesn't come in and impact how well you perform. And in this case, when you've thrown 4 interceptions in one game, I think we can all safely assume some of those mental issues have seeped into his game. And if he can't get settled down, he's playing right into the hands of this defense.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. They hand it to Gibbs. Now a loose football. And this is taken in by the defense.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
180.
Gonna go right back to Henry. Room to run at the 40. And he's going to be taken down. It's a gain of 12 there. 1st down, Baltimore.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll go again here with Henry. And the defense was ready for him this time. Did not have the same room to run. That one's no gain.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete.
Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Carlton Davis. And the Lions are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
All right, Mike, at this point, am I allowed to call timeout? Because I would love to talk to both of these offenses. Listen, guys, ball security. Protecting the ball is the #1 rule in football. You got one side losing it on a fumble, the other side gives it right back with a pick. I mean, come on, guys. As an offensive guy, I want to see big plays. I want to see long drives, touchdowns. Not a game of hot potato bouncing the ball back and forth.
Working his way for a short pickup to the 48.
2 for 1. 2 for 1. We go tonight.
On play action, Goff. And this will be incomplete. The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. And it'll be 3rd down.
We go tonight.
Goff to throw. That one intercepted. Picked off by Nate Wiggins. You talk about the opportune time. The defense helps close the gap. A huge play to make this one a closer game.
Yeah, and anytime you find yourself trailing in the 2nd half, Mike, you're looking for that spark. And boy, did the defense provide it. Not only creating the turnover, they take it back for 6, and they get themselves right back into this game.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
On the return, the Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They'll run with Gibbs. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Once again, it's Gibbs. And he's going to weave his way forward. It's a first down at the 44-yard line.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
First down, and they stick with Gibbs. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Two minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here's a 2nd and 6. A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to third down. They'll drop to throw. He'll find Montgomery out of the backfield. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. 25 yards, the pickup there. First down, Detroit. They'll run it to the right here with Gibbs. The defense stringing him out. No gain. Back to the original line of scrimmage.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped. No gain.
Third down and 9. Here's Goff. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Jahmyr Gibbs out of the backfield. And it's going to bring up fourth down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
On fourth down, Goff. He's got it at about the 8. They convert with a gain of 15. Here's Gibbs. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Point after, coming up here. It's up and good. And the Lions will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Jeff Fox to kick off for the Lions.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Off the play fake. Jackson going up top and looking for Flowers. And the Lions will take over here just shy of the 30.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
Do up. Listen.
On first down, it's Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Stevens. And the Ravens are going to come up with the late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is over. So a win for the visitors, the Lions. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.
Teamwork.